For 44 years, Africans were dying of Ebola, and there was never one vaccine. When health workers were supposed to be saving lives, they were going to a slaughterhouse. I'm George Paul Williams, a Liberian nurse, trade union leader, father of two. I've led my union for 17 years. I was advocating for the health system and the health sector workers. And in that month of March 2014, Ebola broke out in Liberia. When someone comes down with Ebola, they develop very high temperatures. Their blood vessels and so can rupture. Some of them reach to the level where they will bleed from any orifice in your ears, from even your eyes, from your skin. There were no medications. Absolutely nothing. Between 5 to 7 out of 10, that is 50 to 70% of the patients may die. It was very traumatizing. There was the other side of it where health workers were under pressure. Too many patients are coming at a time when you don't have anything that you can do. Our colleagues who were coming down with the virus, colleagues who were dying, more than 300 of them died at the time. Every day was a nightmare that you just get a call and say, oh, this doctor is dead. Oh, that nurse is dead. These are some of the people who, when you have worked together on shift before. You also had a part of it that you are afraid at the end of your working day, going home. Are you now going with Ebola virus to infect your own family? I think this was one of the most stressful things, because usually when I'm coming home, my kids will rush to meet me. This time around, they cannot come to hug daddy as they used to do. Instead of calmly asking them not to come, I may shout at them sometimes. Oh, no, don't touch me, don't come to me, don't come to me. And, sometimes we wonder about why. Then they will realize that, oh, he's coming from the Ebola camp and we need not touch him or go around him. The pharmaceutical industry, you will realize, is for profit making. So they never invest in anything that they are not going to make money from. For all of these years, Ebola had been coming up again and again. It was almost always considered like a village disease. The Africans being considered in the context of being poor people that cannot finance for the pharmaceuticals to make profit. Though we live in modern world, we are not as modern as we think we are. It is very barbaric for the world to exist, wherein there is a disease on the continent of Africa, with all the technology we have, with all of the science available to us, that it will take 44 years without having a vaccine. If we say health is the human right, then we should deal with it with equity, and we must deal with it with justice.
Who owns the patent on this vaccine?
The people, I would say.
Who owns the patent on this vaccine?
Could you patent the sun?
Who owns the patent on this vaccine?
The people, I would say.
Who owns the patent on this vaccine?
Could you patent the sun?